Hey there, all my soul peeps. Angel of the Dawn, back with another Divine Masculine Collective message. This is actually take 6. That's why the cards are still on the table. Because the last time, okay, the first 4 times, the energies were crazy. I've been trying to do this off and on for a little bit, and every time I would do it, like I was stuttering and I couldn't form my thoughts, and that wasn't my energy, because my energy's been good. Things have been going great the last few days, but I could hardly form a sentence when I was trying to do the videos earlier. So, but this last time I was doing it and everything was going okay, and then I dropped, I thought, and I'm still wondering, like, if I lost a card somewhere without counting them all. Because I dropped cards, or card, I guess, and thought there was more than one on the floor. So I stopped the video because I couldn't find it. So I still didn't find it. So I'm guessing that was not the case. Anyways, so if you guys get to see this, then we stopped at take 6. So shout out to all my new and existing subscribers. I love each and every one of you guys. You guys freaking rock. And I so look forward to the evolution of this channel and getting to know you guys better and sharing this journey with you guys. Thank you guys so much for being a part of my journey and me being a part of your journey. I just thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's see if we can get a couple more cards for this row, and hopefully this all goes smoothly. Just weird how, I don't know, I've never had it happen like this. Usually if the energies in the cards are wonky, I'm usually kind of wonky too, like I'm feeling it. But this was a shock to me. I was not feeling this. And now they don't even want to talk. Let's see. Try not to throw any more on the floor. We've got the Ace of Discs in reverse. I did not want near this many cards. The Ten of Cups in the upright. Go ahead and move this deck. The Star in the upright. Oh, let's see. Let's move these all over. Okay. Did I show you guys the Star? Got the Star. Alright, and then the Three of Wands foundation is the overall overall energy. Sorry, I was just getting messages about this. Not stuttering this time. At least not so far. Okay. So I feel like, oh, I guess I should have called off these cards too, because they were already on the board. So here we've got the Three of Cups in reverse. The Four of Cups in the upright. The Queen of Wands in the upright. The Queen of Discs in the reverse. Ace of Swords in the upright. 3. Wow, I don't know where I got 3. Ace of Discs in the reverse. I did not want to take that many cards. 10 of Cups in the upright. Oh, I already did show you guys those. And the star and foundation. Okay, all back on track here. All right, so what I'm feeling with this is the Divine Masculine. Okay, let's just start off right real quick. Like, this is a third party situation, obviously. We have the Three of Cups in reverse. And I feel like the Divine Masculines, with all of the, based on like the last readings, the last couple of readings, or maybe even the last little bit, I feel like the Divine Masculines have very much been getting downloads, using their intuition, or maybe, yeah, listening and even starting to listen to it at all. Like, maybe they're not used to listening to themselves. They don't trust themselves. But whether it's their intuition or, you know, divine guidance, downloads, whatever, something has been bringing clarity. I think we've been getting this Ace of Swords quite a bit. Of course, here I feel like, you know, it's pretty clear that they're not happy. I don't know if you guys can hear my daughter and son-in-law in the other room. They're watching TV and yelling at each other. Playfully, but anyways. They're discontent. And I feel like it's because they've become clear about, or more clear anyway. Well, okay, sorry, let's back up. The overall energy is the Three of Wands here. So that's talking about foundation. A foundation that they're happy with. A foundation that they're passionate about. A foundation that they want to build on. And so then we can move into, you know, we've got the Three of Cups. That's in reverse. I feel like they realize they do not want to be mixed up in this third-party situation anymore. They're very, very unhappy. And I feel like they've got, you know, the Divine Feminine here, the Queen of Wands, somebody that they're passionate about, somebody that lights their fire. It just also flames for twin flames here also. And then we've got the Queen of Discs, which again, I've said this in, you know, many of my other readings. I felt like the karmic situation has always been about money. And so I feel like, you know, this just loops back to the discontentment, the not being happy. Because I don't feel like this isn't necessarily, well, I mean, it could be like past situation where the Divine Masculines were not seeing the opportunities and offers of the universe. But I feel like this is more about them getting clarity, and that's just, they're very, very unhappy. There is definitely no celebration. But I feel like they're getting very clear. And I feel like this is, you know, divine intervention. Their clarity, I feel like, is divine intervention. The universe is basically saying enough is enough. Here's your sign. that's what. Here's your sign. And I feel like it. You know, they're saying this. There was no new foundational start with this Queen of Pentacles. They're both in reverse. The Pentacles is in reverse. Their money, the Divine Masculine's money situation, I feel like, is in a poor state of affairs. And I feel like they thought that it was supposed to be like a new foundational start monetarily with this karmic. And because I feel like she was all about money. And I really don't mean that in a bad way. I really don't. Like, I just feel like that was the arrangement, you know? I kind of feel like it was like a friendship that, you know, turned into, or it was more of a friendship built on money. Like, like a partnership. I'm sure there was some type of romantic connection, at least in the beginning. But I just don't feel that really at all, like most of it. Like, I'm not getting that at all. But I feel like their connection was both of their love of money. But I feel like that the money situation has really only gotten worse for the divine masculine. Maybe for both parties. I can't say for sure. I'm not channeling that energy, but definitely for the divine masculine, the money situation is not good, and it's just been getting worse. So whatever it was that was trying to be started here did not bode well, is not boding well at all. But I feel like with the divine feminine, they see their, a family life and kids and children, kids and dogs and, a plant in a garden. I don't know why that. Having a garden and just the home stuff. And they see that with the divine feminine. I don't think that was ever even like a thought with the karmic. That was all money related, I feel. And the reason I say Ten of Cups with the divine feminine is because I also always see the star card as the divine feminine. Oh, my nose itches. I apologize. And again, there's a flame in this card. Right there. Yeah, there we go. Right there in the middle of that stone structure, stone circle, whatever it is. So yeah, and they realize who their real foundation is with. Because the Three of Wands, Queen of Wands, and then the Star with the fire here. But they're very unhappy about the situation right now, because right now I don't think they know what to do. Like, they know what's right. They know what needs to happen, but they don't know how to make that happen. Because I'm not sure. This could be release of, because you also have the Three of Cups in reverse. This totally could be the release of. This could literally be saying, hey, we're releasing this situation here because we're not happy. And this is the situation that we're manifesting now. But we'll get some more cards here and see. Well, that didn't, okay. Yeah, I'm feeling, I think all of these realizations, like the video from yesterday, I think it was, that was the harsh truths. I feel like this is really taking its toll on the divine masculine, because I think some pretty heavy shit has went down in the past with the divine feminines. And because of that, and I think a lot of it was, coming from the divine masculine's part. Like, well, obviously he's been the runner, and, wow, I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, and he's been the one to have resistance to this connection, this divine connection. And so I really feel like these harsh truths are bringing to the forefront, what he's been pushing away. all for the love of money here. Because, again, I don't feel like there was love here with the karmic. Not, of course it wasn't on the level as with the Divine Feminine, but, like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, like I feel like it was friend love. Like, I don't want nothing bad to happen to you. I would worry about you if I didn't hear from you for a few days. You know, you need help moving. I would help you move. Just really almost platonic friend love. Because it was all money. It was what they each thought that they could gain from the other. Like, the karmic may have thought it was more, wanted it to be more, probably, definitely. But that's not what I'm feeling from the Divine Masculine at all. I just feel love of money from him. And so that's what made this karmic attractive or desirable at the time anyway. And now that I feel like, you know, they're losing more money than they're gaining, and also, you know, they're going through a lot of realizations about how they really feel, like actually feeling maybe. And because that may be something that they haven't been doing for quite some time, is actually feeling. They may have been very, very closed off to their feelings for quite a while. Maybe since the separation with the Divine Feminine. Sorry, I have to straighten out my cards. I had them all wonky. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see what else we got. Oh, the Death card was trying to pop out. So, I really feel like the Divine Masculines, if they have not walked away from this karmic situation, and again, no ill will towards the karmics. I actually send them love because I believe that we all agreed upon this, all these situations and people before we come into this life. And they are teaching the Divine Masculines, or helping the Divine Masculines learn lessons that they need in order to grow and evolve and ascend. Lessons that we cannot teach them. And there's so many, you know, many facets to why we cannot be the ones to teach them certain lessons. So really the karmics are, you know, they're a good thing. I mean, nobody wants to hear that. I know that. There was a point in time when I did not want to hear that or know that. But, like, I'm grateful to my DM's karmic. I honestly feel like, I mean, I'm sure she's giving as good as she's getting, but I know that he's probably putting her through a whole slew of shit, or has. And, you know, like I said, I'm sure she's given just as good as she's getting. I'm sure there's a whole lot of codependency, a whole lot of emotional manipulation on both parts. The 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah, but I really feel like that the Divine Masculines are either leaving or have left the karmic. Do I want to take all of those? Let's see if I'm feeling those. The Page of Wands. Oh, what is it? Just the Queen of Pentacles in reverse again. The Queen of Cups in reverse. The Three of Wands again. Yeah, money. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like with the second row, well, let's go ahead and get the other cards and the overall. You're going to have to move things around. Because I was not planning on taking as many cards for the first row. And I have to have balance. So I have to throw as many bottom row cards as I did top row cards. But I feel like the Divine Masculines really want, they want it all. They want, I feel like at the moment, they, but, well, no, hold on, let me get the rest of these cards, because I could take that 10 of Pentacles at the beginning of this row several different ways. That one flipped upside down. The Knight of Wands. Did we already have that? Oh, no, we have the Page of Wands. And I think I may have called that the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Well, doggone you. That's more than I wanted. Okay. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The Moon in reverse. And the overall energy is the 8 of Cups. And underneath that is the World in reverse. Okay. So I feel like with the 8 of Cups in reverse, I feel like the Divine Masculines is at the point in this situation, because I feel like there's been a lot of damage done to the Divine Partnerships that I'm channeling for. I feel like there's been a lot of damage done. There's a lot of passion here for the Divine Feminine from the Divine Masculine. But at the same time, I feel like he's saying he's done with everybody right now. Like, I feel like that's the energy he's in. He may be very much just wanting to work on himself. And honestly, based on the shit that I've been reading for the last, however long I've been reading, the last 2 months maybe, month and a half, they've been going through some really, really heavy shit. So I don't blame them for not wanting to deal with anybody right now. And wanting to work on their pentacles, wanting to work on their own stability and foundation, maybe getting a more solid home life. Maybe there's been issues in their home. But really wanting to balance out. Yeah, because we've got, you know, Pentacles and Wands, no Cups except for the Queen of Cups. And I think that the Divine Masculines know that they're passionate about the Divine Feminine. They love the Divine Feminine. But right now, they can't deal with the Divine Feminine. At least, you know, for this, whatever, however, this could be till tomorrow, whatever. This energy, or energy's fluid and time is an illusion. So, yeah, cycles are ending. I feel like if they have not left the karmic, they are working on it, like, quickly, because I feel like the cycles has ended, but they're not ready to begin a new cycle yet with anybody. They want to work on their pentacles. They want to work on their own foundation. They are coming out of illusions. They are coming out of being, you know, deluded by this situation of... Because I feel like they built a false world, the karmic and the divine masculine. Like they had these goals and these dreams that they wanted to manifest in the financial, in the material. Excuse me. But I feel like it was all based on illusions, like fantasy land. I was just hearing Fantasy Island. That's hilarious. But they're coming out of that. And they're walking away. They're walking away from... Right now, they're walking away from anything that does not serve them. Which, you know, kudos, divine masculine. Us divine feminines have had to do that with, you know, well, just about everything at this point. Including you guys. So, I really feel like they're getting grounded. And, let's see. Yeah, that's funny. Well, there's 3 total major arcana. But out of all of these cards, there's only 3 major arcana. And 2 of those are in the reverse. So, to me, that's... I feel like this is them. This is kind of them doing them. Like, I felt like the last couple of days since the eclipse, and maybe even the day before the eclipse, it was a lot of the universe and the divine pushing them into knowledge and enlightenment and, you know, moving forward. But now I feel like they're dealing with that aftermath. Like, they're dealing with integrating the lessons and the downloads and, you know, things like that. They're integrating it. So I kind of feel like they're not necessarily at a standstill. They're very much moving forward, but they're not moving towards the divine feminine quite yet. They are processing. That's what I'm hearing, processing. So yeah, that's what I got. I'm not going to do a... Well, I don't know. I'll do a karmic situation and see how it goes out one more time. Because the last 2 nights that I just... Oh, well, it doesn't even matter. The last 2 nights, I haven't felt like there was the karmic situation. I really feel like the divine masculines either have left or like are in the process of leaving the karmic. All right, chakra of focus, chakra of interest. Yeah, I kind of want to, I don't know. I'm going to do some other type of video about this situation. But I'm not quite sure what yet. There's that Ace of Cups in reverse again. The 6 of Cups. Not feeling nostalgic. Judgment. The Sun. Oh man, this is way more than I wanted. 4 of Cups again. Whoops. So there's doubles. 4 Cups and Ace of Cups, or Ace of Pentacles. Alright. We do got the Sun and the Moon and the stars. The Sun and the stars upright. Yeah, that reminds me. Like, they know they can have what they desire with the divine feminine, like all of that they desire. But I almost feel like because of the water under the bridge, they're too scared to come forward to the Divine Feminine right now. So they just really feel like it's best to just do them for a little bit without anybody else in the way or in their ear or, you know, whatever. All right, so we've got the root chakra. We've got the third eye, Judgment and the Sun. Solar plexus is the Sun. Judgment. The crown. This could totally be a Kundalini. Well, I just went brain dead. Yeah, the heart chakra. Yeah, this is totally a Kundalini. We got the only thing we didn't have was the crown. I mean, the throat. And that may be, could be what we're missing here rather than what we have here today. Because I feel like they're kind of keeping silent. Like, even, like, if they walked away from the karmic, they're just, I'm surprised I haven't seen the Hermit. But the Hermit, to me, is more of an enlightenment card. Or the Hanged Man. But, again, I feel like this is more, those to me are a lot of the universe coming in. When the major arcana come in, to me, that's like the universe either assisting or, you know, putting its foot down. But this, I feel like, is more of an integration of what has come in over the last few days. So, yeah, I'm not done with this. Let's see. What deck do I want to use? Use this one. Get some more messages. How long? Oh, this is already 32 minutes. Oh, well. As long as it took me to get this darn message out, I might as well make it as detailed as possible here. I don't even know what to do with my wand. Because, yeah, this one's been a pain in the ass to get out today. And I get why now. Like, now that it's coming in clear. Because, literally, it was, like, stuttering earlier. It was like I was literally picking up on their thoughts. And they were going back and forth, back and forth. And, or not necessarily, like, back and forth between, like, people. But it was back and forth between money and love and passion and like I said, integrating all of the things that they've been coming to terms with, or, you know, learning over the last few days, really integrating that into their thought process and realizing how that information is going to play out in the 3D. So, you know, they're going through all of these thoughts and, you know, literally cutting out the ones that just don't serve or resonate anymore. Like, they're having to take that, take that measurement, take that count. Well, now I'm losing my thoughts again. I can't think of what it's called. Like, they're lining everything up, all of their thoughts and feelings. I'm seeing somebody writing all these thoughts and all these feelings on paper, and then they're literally just crossing out the ones that aren't going to be in their life anymore. And so, you know, they're thinking all these things, but then realizing what really matters, what's going to stay, and what's going to make up their life now. We've got the Six of Cups. And we got the Eight of Cups again. So I feel like this is leaving things in the past. Or this could be thinking about how they walked away from the Divine Feminine in the past. The Nine of Pentacles, yeah, walked away from a foundation. Oh, okay, we're taking that one. Temperance. Trying to find balance. Got the World upside down. Oh wait, this one comes first though. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Do we have the Three of Pentacles already? No. Must have been one of the other attempts that I tried today. The World in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, okay, in the past, I feel like the Divine Masculines walked away from the foundation because they didn't feel like there was balance. They didn't feel like the foundation was growing or could go into a higher level. And I feel like that was financially, not spiritually. Like, I feel like it's always been about the material for the Divine Masculines up to this point. And so that literally turned the Divine Masculine's world upside down. And also, I'm sure it turned the Divine Feminine's world upside down. It was not a celebration. And the Hierophant in reverse, underneath the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Again, I feel like it was not spiritual. It was material. And that is why, part of the reason why it was out of balance. Like the Divine Masculines, I feel like, thought that it was out of balance because of the material, when really the true imbalance was the lack of spiritual. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Got the Six of Wands in reverse. So they did not feel like it was a victory. The Page of Wands is the overall energy for this row. And I feel like with that being the overall energy, they are wanting to make a move. They're wanting to move forward. But I don't feel like that they know how, because, again, I feel like in the past that they may have been a big, like they were probably the one that walked away in the beginning, walked away from the Divine Feminine in the beginning. I do believe that the Divine Feminine has since, in an energetic sense, walked away from the Divine Masculine. But in a physical sense, I feel like the Divine Masculines originally walked away from the Divine Feminines. And excuse me while I take a drink, because now this is almost 40 minutes. All right. Whew, this is my longest one ever. But anyways, my daughter's laughing in the background as I say that. Obviously to the movie and not me, but anywho. I feel like the Divine Masculines, they're the ones that shook things up initially. Because, again, I don't want to say it was like a bad thing, because in the end, it's all for our highest good. But in the 3D world, it looked like it was, you know, quote unquote, all the divine masculine's fault. But it never is. And it's all ends up being for our highest good in the end. But they're realizing that this was not the real case. Like this, the imbalance wasn't because of money. The real imbalance was because of the lack of spirituality in the relationship. Like obviously there's twin flames and there's spiritual connections. But in my opinion, when the twins first come together, they weren't, for lack of a better word, activated. Like we weren't turned on. And I don't think that we actually became turned on until after the initial separation. And then that's when we really started rolling into our ascension. And so there was no, not no, there could have been some, but I hate using definites, but sometimes that's what comes out. There wasn't enough of spirituality in the third dimension between the two, if that makes sense. Like there is a spiritual connection, obviously. That's what is totally tripping the divine masculine up now, because I really feel like he thought that, or they thought that this materialistic connection with the karmic was going to be okay. Like that was going to be enough. And, you know, that almost like settling, but in their minds at the time, to them, that was all there was. They didn't care about love anymore. They didn't even care about passion. They just wanted money. They just wanted stuff. You know, they just wanted material things. I believe when they got into this karmic relationship. And so, so I feel like, you know, all of this is coming up. This is what is being shown to the divine masculine, that, you know, they walked away in the past from what was a solid foundation because they felt like there was an imbalance in money. Maybe they didn't feel like the divine feminine was holding up her side of the financial situation. But I feel like they're realizing that that wasn't the case. Or, you know, that wasn't the issue. That the real issue was that there was, you know, a lack of a spiritual connection in the 3D. Like, because I don't feel like the divine masculines were into their spirituality. And maybe the divine feminines weren't either at the time. Like I said, I don't feel like they were fully activated in that aspect. And so, you know, everything turned upside down. Most of these are upside down over here. But I feel like the divine masculine felt like his world was turned upside down when all of this went down. So, yeah, that's all what I feel like is going on with the divine masculine right now. Again, we're back into some of that really heavy energy, although I feel like it's good. But I feel like the last few days, when they've been getting all these downloads and information given, like, I feel like it's really rocked their world. Like, they're almost like Dark Night of the Soul, maybe, because I feel like they're kind of going down memory lane. They're really assessing the situation. And actually, that, to me, that's not the Dark Night of the Soul, really, because well, maybe. Because it could be taking them back down into childhood. That also could be this Six of Cups here. It doesn't just have to be the past with the divine feminine. It very much could be going through childhood issues and realizing why they did what they did and, you know, why things played out, why they had to happen like that. Whew. Yeah, guys. That's heavy. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. We're working on, well, we're at 45 minutes. So if you guys like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. Comment. I love to see you guys' comments. I try to respond right away. If you guys are interested in a private reading, a soul coaching session, or the new service of remote space energy clearing, all that information is in the description box below. And if you guys just dig my readings that I do daily, or try to do daily, I realize some days I skip days. By the way, if you guys aren't a part of my Facebook page, that is where, and it's under Angel of the Dawn also, that's where I put any updates about what's going on with the channel here, because my page is new, or not my page, my channel is pretty new, and so I don't have nearly enough subscribers yet to have the community page open to share that kind of stuff on here. So yeah, and I also do an energy card of the day that I post differently on Facebook that I don't do on the channel. So, and plus of a bunch of other things. So anyways, if you guys are interested in that, come check me out on Facebook, Angel of the Dawn. And if you guys like my videos and they resonate, and you feel so inclined to do an energy exchange donation, those are accepted and greatly appreciated. And that's all I got. So this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.